A trip around the world. It's near the top of practically everyone's things to do before they die list. In fact, according to a recent poll by National Geographic and Yahoo Travel, the ultimate travel dream of many Americans is to go around the world. These same people also believe that the dream is out of their reach, both financially and time-wise. Yet many Americans are still finding a way to fulfill that dream. Traveling to exotic destinations, tracing ancestral journeys, and adding stamps to their passport. One agency many travelers turn to is Airtrax. In 1996, the company, known then as High Adventures Travel, launched its first version of Trip Planner, an interactive online tool that allows users to plan their trip online, choosing as many destinations as they could handle. And still, Trip Planner is the only online tool of its kind. The newest version includes a feature that allows users to calculate their estimated airfare cost with a click of a mouse.
Trip Planner is very simple to use. You go to airtrax.com, you start the Trip Planner application, and you just start using the map to plug in cities where you'd like to go. You can either use the map or just type in city codes or city names, and then push the start button, and boom, you'll get a price back right away for all the cities that you've just mapped out on the map. It takes about 15 to 30 seconds to pick your cities, and another 15 to 30 seconds to get your price quote back.
The program puts together two itineraries, one that shows travelers the lowest price trip, and one that includes a few extra stops that adds a small amount to the cost.
It's called More for Your Money. We'll put in some extra stops so that if there's other places and other destinations that you'd like to see, you could grab more airfare for essentially a couple hundred extra bucks. You might get 4 or 5 extra destinations. Once the person looks at the map and the itinerary and the price estimate comes back and they're happy with that, all they have to do is hit submit to a personal travel consultant at Airtrax. Our personal travel consultants have traveled collectively to over 600 countries, so our average sales consultant here would have been to probably 30, 35 countries. That's a big help to a world traveler who may or may not have been to some of these destinations.
Being experienced travelers themselves, the personal travel consultants at Airtrax are familiar with destinations and their airports, and use that experience to plan the most convenient, cost-effective, and enjoyable route for their traveling clientele. This clientele has included everyone from travel newbies and business travelers to tour operators looking to Airtrax for their expertise and well-rounded service the company provides.
They can help customers with advice about which countries are the best to travel to during which times of year, which airlines are the best to travel on. There's a comfort level there that when you're getting a really good deal on one of these high-end airlines, that somebody at Airtrax has actually had that experience first. So that's a big benefit to customers who are flying overseas for the first time. Another benefit that our customers get is the customer service at Airtrax. There is a team of customer service personnel here available 24/7 in the event that something happens to a ticket package while a customer is either on the road or even before they leave on their trip. So they can rest easy that, when you're planning to be gone for a few weeks or even a few months on a very extensive trip, that the last thing you need to worry about is what happens with your tickets.
To get the best rates, Airtrax recommends that travelers begin planning their trip as far as 6 months in advance and purchase their tickets at least 2 months before their first flight. The travel service has become so popular that it's received rave reviews from travel experts throughout the world.
We've recently been featured on the Today Show with Peter Greenberg as the travel editor there on the Today Show, and he calls Airtrax the place to buy your around the world tickets, which is obviously a very huge compliment for us from Peter Greenberg.
Over the years, Airtrax has amassed a global network of airfare and ticket suppliers and are able to use their buying power to negotiate airfare pricing and get substantially lower rates for their clients. This has opened the doors of international travel to a new group of people, giving them the chance to fulfill their Magellan-esque dreams of traveling around the world. To learn more about planning your own around-the-world or multi-stop destination trip, you can visit Airtrax online at www.airtrax.com or call toll-free 1-877-AIRTRAX.